This is a fucking pretty big thing. Concern raised over 8 passengers' mother leaving children home alone for days in 2022. YouTube officials confirmed that they have removed Frank's two channels in accordance to company guidelines. If a channel owner is accused with clear evidence of a very egregious crime, we may terminate their channel if its content is closely related to the crime or if the channel owner was convicted or pled guilty, the company said.
Yeah, it's the
That's
same person.
it is.
Yeah, I just found it. The downfall of 8 passengers.
So we were thinking of the same story that Meat Canyon was talking
Yeah,
about.
he was talking about it. I haven't checked it out yet, which I definitely will.
Because it was a major like channel. It had millions of followers because it was their strict parenting style, but they were actually just fucking abusing the kids the whole time. It was really fucked up.
Yeah, here's a little clip out of it. Each defendant is accused of causing or permitting serious physical injury to the victims in 3 different ways. A combination of multiple physical injuries or torture, starvation or malnutrition that jeopardizes life, and causing severe emotional harm.
That's insane. What kind of fucking parent do you have to be to sit there and go, "Yep, starve my kid. Let's do it. Good idea." Fucking Jesus. I'm surprised one of the kids never ended up like stabbing the mom or something. And also, it's kind of
Each
wild.
of
The
the
dad.
6 counts carries a possible prison sentence of 1 to 15 years.
That's 6 counts, right? 6 felony charges.
Yeah, so 6 years minimum.
Minimum. And no way that's gonna happen. Not with this being so big. With the evidence, bro. The amount of evidence that they had on their own YouTube channel of bragging about literally being neglectful and abusive. What the fuck? Police investigated and found severe wounds, neglect, and malnourishment of the child. They also found another child who had injuries consistent with abuse. A police report from 2022 reveals that neighbors and family raised concerns over the children last year. Two
I'm glad none
sisters.
of them are dead.
Right, like imagine if you fucking if she didn't stop. She could have just kept going and it could have made it worse. Oh yeah, and then Jody Hyde Hildebrandt is the co-defendant, I believe. She's also part of
Who is
it.
that?
Jody Hildebrandt is I think like part of her YouTube channel, but not like I don't think that she's directly related to the children. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, Hildebrandt's home. Okay, so the boy climbed out of a window of Hildebrandt's home and ran to a neighbor's house for help, and that's probable cause affidavit acquired by NBC News. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Probable cause. Hey, please give me food. I'm starving. My mom won't give me food. I think that's probable cause enough. One, a combination of multiple physical injuries or torture. Jesus fuck. What the fuck? Two, starvation or malnutrition that jeopardizes life. Three, causing severe emotional harm. Yeah, it's all fucked up. The physical injuries or torture. What the fuck did they do? The restraint. They literally restrained their kids down. The channel had a following of nearly 2.3 million subscribers before it was taken down earlier this year. Ruby Frank frequently collaborated on parenting and relationship advice videos.
This is
Today
supposedly
has
from one of the kids.
Today has been a big day. Me and my family are so glad justice is being served. We've been trying to tell the police and CPS for years about this. What the fuck? How this is a fail on law enforcement as well then, because if they're being contacted by the actual children who are being abused and they're not doing anything about it. And so glad they finally decided to step up. Kids are safe, but there's a long road ahead. Please keep them in your prayers and also respect their privacy. Imagine
Yeah,
being happy that your mom got arrested. I'm sure that they definitely had to have been. So glad that
yeah,
she
but
finally got justice. Like fuck her. She's a dumb bitch, and she should never have been abusing her kids in the first place. This is totally fucked up.
if you think about it though, there's been like several channels where they just abuse their kids just because they're making money off of them.
Another fucking absolutely terrible story was Michael Oher. Remember the guy from The Blind Side?
Wait, what?
You know who Michael Oher is?
You're talking about the football player and what the whole scandal that's going on with him?
Yeah, with the he thought or believed that he was signing foster papers back when the movie, when that was happening. A conservatorship is a court order that appoints someone to oversee the financial affairs of a minor or a person who is incapacitated. A guardianship typically involves the appointment of someone to manage the medical and physical care of the person. Um, they basically what they ended up doing is Michael Orr didn't make any money off of his movie, The Blind Side. He didn't make a single dollar. He made like no money. The family that he was
Mm,
fostered under, they made a shit ton of money, and he didn't make any of it. And it's literally a movie about him. It's spelled Tuohys. It's such a fucky name. The Tui
holy
family.
shit, bro.
Imagine having a dumb name like that. Jesus fucking. The
Have you seen
Tui's.
the size of Hurricane Lee already?
There's another hurricane.
Yeah, Hurricane Lee. It's a
Okay.
Monday's supposed to be a Category 4.
I'm gonna read a little bit of this, and then we're gonna move over to Hurricane Lee. Retired
All right.
NFL star Michael Orr, whose supposed adoption out of grinding poverty by a wealthy white family was immortalized in the 2009 movie The Blind Side, petitioned a Tennessee court Monday with allegations that a central element of the story was a lie concocted by the family to enrich itself at his expense. The 14-page petition filed in Shelby County, Tennessee probate court alleges that Sean and Leigh Ann Toohey, who took Ower into their home as a high school student, never adopted him. Instead, less than 3 months after Ower turned 18 in 2004, the petition says the couple tricked him into signing a document making them his conservators, which gave them legal authority to make business deals in his name. What the fuck, man? That's crazy. The petition further
Every
alleges that the Tuohys used their power as conservators to strike a deal that paid them and their two birth children millions of dollars in royalties from an Oscar-winning film that earned more than 300 million, while Ower got nothing for a story that would not have ever had existed without him. Holy shit.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal. That would suck. How do you think he figured it out? If
I
he was
don't.
as dumb as he was in The Blind Side,
Was he dumb in the movie?
that was like his whole shtick is that he's a good football player
But
and
he
a good
wasn't
kid.
smart. Oh, that was like the whole
Mm,
plot of the movie.
At least I thought that's what it was about.
What I mean,
I
we could
don't
just
remember.
the Blind Side, get a summary of it to
I saw it
the.
once.
All right, he says it right there. He's stupid. 2009 American sports drama film written and directed by John Lee Hancock based on the 2006 book of the same name by Michael Lewis. Okay, so the film tells the story of Michael Orr, a football offensive lineman who overcame an impoverished upbringing. I think he was just poor. Play in the National Football League with help of Leigh Ann and Sean Toohey. It stars Sandra Bullock as Leigh Ann, which is a weird. Imagine being Sandra Bullock right now and looking back on your acting career and going, "Damn, I really played that bitch that stole millions of dollars from a national like treasure."
That's kind of fucked.
Fucking Sandra Bullock, if you're watching this right now, I'm sorry you made a bad choice, but you couldn't have possibly have known. So I'm not mad at you for that.
I mean, if people decided to pay more attention instead of just going for a cash grab.
Well, I mean, it wasn't exactly Sandra Bullock's job to investigate the Tui family. Yeah, I think it was literally just that he was poor. I don't think see anything about him being stupid. I think that was just an opinion you had.
Maybe I just thought he was making stupid
Oh, no, wait,
decisions.
whoa, 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 I found something. All right, gets him admitted despite his poor academic record. There it is. I found
Okay.
it. I saved it.
Oh, my ass is
But
saved.
yeah, we did it. We actually found out that they just portrayed him as really stupid, even though any one of you watching this video right now would have just clicked the terms of agreement like you do on every fucking thing else. Your Apple, your Everything. You just click
Yeah, I
turns
do.
accept. I hit accept for everything. This is how you
Yep,
end up in the
half my
human
life.
Sentai pad South Park. All right, so what's this hurricane? This new hurricane?
It's supposed to like curve so fucking hard up north that it might actually hit New York and maybe Canada.
Wow, that'd be wild.
If it follows that path, it could probably even do a full 360 and come back and hit us.
It may become a Category 4 hurricane, a potentially catastrophic storm with sustained wind speeds of 130 to 156 miles per hour as it travels over very warm water. Wow! We can't catch a goddamn break from these fucking hurricanes. Literally ever. That sucks. A very, yeah, major cleanup in Florida after Adelia. Yeah, Adelia was
Abnormally warm water. Oh my god. It's
abnormally warm.
it's coming straight up, it's coming from like practically all the way from Africa and building up till it hits us.
Bro, someone just like it's a Beyblade. It's
Straight
fucking
up.
let it rip. This God is just like, you know what? We need another
Look at this.
a hard factory reset on humans. Here's another national disaster.
And like this whole projection area it's showing is all warm water.
Bro, Hurricane Ian was so bad, bro, and we got lucky with Adelia. Everyone that's slightly to the north of us did not get lucky with Adelia. Overall, all three of these are pretty upsetting stories. I think with Hurricane Lee coming in from the Atlantic, it could be very devastating to a lot of the Northeast, and it's not a good idea to stay in a place that is under an evacuation warning. But it looks like it's very far away for now, so we do have a lot of time to prepare. And a lot of people usually just bet on where it's going to go. I would like to go ahead and say that what happened to Michael Oher was a fucking outrage, and the conservatorship and all that shit with the Tui family is just outrageous. I hate it. I think that they're pieces of shits for doing that, and I hope that they get some fucking justice coming to them at some point in their lives because he definitely did not deserve that. And as far as the eight passengers situation, that was a fucking nightmare as well. Let's just hope to God that justice is like fully served to the fullest extent because any form of child abuse is bad, but this is like some next level child abuse that was on a massive social media scale. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more videos and content. I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. Unless you do not want to, go ahead and do whatever you want except for I don't know, be a piece of shit to your kids or trap people into legal documents or be a hurricane. Thank you. Goodbye.
Complete.